welcome to the arena, Keoni Jastillana.
All right. I don't know about you, Brock, but I'm excited to watch some MMA tonight.
I am very excited over this, Kana. Pretty much the whole 10 minutes. Look, I'm already tongue-tied. All 10 minutes I was reading everything we have. Everything about every one of these fights excites me, okay? First off, both of these young men, but there's a height difference here that just has me, like, baffled at how it's going to work out. But both of them coming off of pretty short fights. I think one of these was one's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, right? He was supposed to be fighting at 145. Or am I reading this backwards? Help me out here.
So Keoni Jastillana, he fought for us here at DFC4, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, he fought James Haver here at DFC4. He's from San Antonio, fighting out of Dominion MMA. It's nice to have him back. He had a very tough fight versus James Haver. There were kind of a lot of clinching against the cage. He was not really able to use his long range. Haver came in with a great game plan. Again, like you said, Jastillana very tall for the weight class, fighting at 125. I'm not sure his exact height, but he's clearly a very long guy. And I'm looking forward to see if he can kind of keep that range a little better tonight and use some of that length that he has.
Right. So he was 0-1 in that fight, right? But you're saying that he was basically clinched up the whole game, not really able to utilize his length.
Yeah, most of that. I don't remember exactly how it played out, but there was a lot of clinch work in him. He got kind of exhausted. I don't remember if it was in the first or the second round, but he clearly was breaking them down.
Monroe, Louisiana, welcome to the arena, Gavin Smith.
Gavin Smith making his debut, fighting out of Coleman, Alabama, Triad.
That's right, coming out of Triad, which is an affiliation close to here, but this is actually a man from Alabama. Due to that brother or sister affiliation there. Has a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Also practiced a lot of his stand-up through karate, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, he's a black belt in karate. From my understanding, those trad guys, they do a lot of, it's a strong mix between karate and judo and jiu-jitsu as well.
All right, interesting connection there. So the stance, I'm interested to see the stance so far and Gavin Smith and how he's able to link that together.
Yeah, Gavin Smith, and really all these Triad guys, he's making his debut. I don't know exactly what he offers, but his coach is really big on him. They deemed him the silent assassin. They say he doesn't really say much. He just goes in and takes care of business. I'm excited to see what he can do here tonight. And yeah, these Triad guys, as we saw in some of those grappling matches earlier, they're a strong affiliation, strong school. They have some good guys. They fought for us before here at DFC and have had some great results.
Absolutely. Great matchup to start off with. Cannot wait to see here in the 125-pound fight class.
Monroe, Louisiana, our first MMA bout this evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the 125-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, entered tonight's matchup with one amateur bout, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 126.2 pounds, fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, representing Dominion MMA. Raise the roof for Chief Keoni Jastillana. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, making his MMA debut, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing 125.2 pounds, fighting out of Coleman, Alabama, representing Triad Martial Arts. Give it up for Gavin, the silent assassin, Smith. Third man in charge of the action, Mr. Basil Majoub. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on.
All right, 2 intense stare downs.
Yeah. And for those of you who watched DFC4, you might remember Jastillana. I think he was the opener in our DFC4 fight as well, and he had some red hair. And, he had a good performance. Just didn't quite get the win. But, yeah, able to keep the range to start. But
utilizing that leg kick, actually connected, but his opponent quickly jumping on it for the takedown.
Yeah,
now has him on the cage.
Great job, Gavin Smith catching the leg, getting him against the cage. And good job from Jastillana to be able to kind of just get himself back up, going to want to work off the cage here, separate, and use his range.
Use his range to land a punch, which actually got his opponent out of that low single.
Yes.
That's something most people don't think about until it's time for for the match itself.
Yeah, good heavy pressure here from Jastillana, keeping Gavin Smith pressed against the cage. I want to see whatever he decides to do. I want to see if he'll either separate and use the range, or if he wants to take him down and work some ground game. Like I said, both these guys are very young in their career. There's not like film on them. We don't really know exactly what they have to offer.
Going for a long guillotine submission, riding his opponent.
Ooh.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous. Still diving for that guillotine and pops out.
Yeah,
okay, now trying to
head.
use his range for the ground and pound.
Yeah, looks like he's content with sitting in front of the guard here. And Gavin Smith kind of gives it up, rolls back. Keoni Jastillana, quick transition to the back.
Quick lock to the body triangle as well. And as you saw in the 8-minute purely grappling matches, the body triangle is a lot to deal with.
Yeah, especially when your opponent can punch you, which we did not see. But he just used those punches to get deep under the neck. And I think that's might be it for Gavin Smith. Gavin Smith says no.
He's going to fight the arm.
Wow. I thought that could have been it.
Still has a lock. Still underneath the chin.
Yeah.
Doing a great job, though, of turning his hips.
Yeah, Jastillana
possibly finding a pressure relief. His opponent saying no. Jastillana still cranking down on it.
Yeah, belly
minute
down
to go.
here.
That's a long time to be sitting in this position.
Yeah. Gavin Smith, he's in a rough spot here a minute, but he does clear the arm.
Does clear the arm.
I'd like to see Jastillana, use some of the punches. He definitely wants to secure the position, and I think he might have given up the neck there, lifting up. It's so hard to tell if it's like how much pressure is actually on it. It's not quite there, a little off to the side.
A little off to the side, but doesn't really necessarily matter with a palm grip.
Yeah, it's like small adjustments from being not quite there to being there and the fight being over. So.
All right, 30 seconds left. Strong opening round for Jastillana.
Yeah, I like that he's like keeping the threat there. He's not just letting the arm hang out. He's like, hey, I'm on your neck, and it can be said that maybe you don't want him to think about it, but Gavin Smith, he's like not able to do much because he's having to worry about that arm around his neck.
That's right, and it's very hard. It limits your angles of escape when it's a body triangle as well.
Yeah,
that's to be said.
I like how he's mixing in some punches. He knows the round's almost over, trying to do some damage. Good first round for Keoni Jastillana.
Monroe, Louisiana, round at number 1 is in the books. Make some noise.
All right, so what adjustments?
Gavin Smith definitely he made a mistake. He kind of overextended his legs and gave up the back control. He was doing okay before then. Did a good job catching the kick, bringing it to the ground. He just lost. He made one mistake and lost that position. Got to stay composed. Got to not let that get to him. It's a fresh round. They're starting on their feet. We didn't get to see exactly enough in the first round for me to say like what he should do differently per se.
In the standing category.
Yeah. He's got to like just try to like not make those big mistakes that's going to put him in such a bad position. And if you do get there, you got to do everything you can to get out.
Yeah, because interestingly enough, the only strike that was landed on him from the standing position, he converted it into a takedown.
Yeah. And so that was good, but he lost the position. Keoni was able to reverse, get him down. And I think Gavin, if I remember right, kind of like accepted the takedown because he was going for the guillotine.
Yes.
But Keoni was able to clear the head. Gavin kind of overextended in the guard, lost his back, and then just got stuck there. Yeah, clear Jastillana round, I think, in the first.
Absolutely.
Great showing from him.
All right, here we go. Round 2, 3
Monroe,
minute
Louisiana,
rounds.
round number 2. Here we go!
Flying knee into a 1-2. Wow, Gavin Smith.
Gavin Smith showing that he can put away Jastillana with the power.
Yeah, he dropped
Going to start working relentlessly. Well, that's one way to signal to your opponent it's not over.
Oh, my God.
There we go. All right, now you have to reestablish yourself. You don't want to get stuck in your opponent's guard after almost putting him away like that, give him a chance to recover.
Yeah, you got to be concerned. I'm concerned about the adrenaline dump he might be experiencing. Thinking it's over, thinking the fight, you're done. You've done what it takes.
You put him away, yeah.
Yeah. So Jastillana doing a great job recovering, kind of breaking the posture here. Gavin Smith looking to posture up and land those strikes.
Right. So if you're Jastillana, you're actually okay with your opponent doing a little bit of a lay and pray on you here because of the fact that you get a deep breath.
Yes.
A chance to recompose yourself.
Yeah, for a short period of time. Eventually he's going to have to move, but yeah, you take a second if you're Jastillana here, kind of clear the cobwebs. I like what Gavin Smith is doing here because Jastillana is just trying to hold and not doing it.
He's going for a deep arm triangle inside of the guard. It can be done.
Yeah, not quite an arm triangle, but almost more like a Von Flue choke using that shoulder just on the other side. And because Jastillana,
careful though, your opponent's longer than you.
Yeah, is it going to be side control or is it going to be the back? Side control for Gavin Smith or the back for Jastillana?
It depends on how well you can hold the head.
Yeah,
but he's got to be careful. This is one of the problems with wrestling with such a long opponent. They can catch your back from angles that most people that are your size can't.
Yeah, Gavin Smith able to sit all the way through, though, and does come out better, at least at first. Jastillana not giving up on it yet. This is some unique transitions from these
That was
guys.
a very unique transition, long grind transition. Now to the mount. Is he going for an triangle?
Stepping over for the triangle from mount, does opt to go to his back, and it's not quite set in yet. That doesn't mean he can't do it. It looks like this. I mean, it's not 100% done yet, but it's kind of deep.
Kind of deep, and now his opponent's sitting back, going for the over the leg. And don't look like we have to worry about a Chael Sonnen sitting up for it. I was just saying, don't have to worry about an Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen arm lock.
Yeah, but between the way they're pressed against the cage and Gavin Smith doing a good job using his legs.
Hard to find pressure.
Yeah. Keoni's not able to put the weight into the neck of Gavin Smith, therefore not able to get the choke.
However, this is a problem.
Yeah, this is Gavin Smith out the back door. Keoni dropping down, sprawling on that takedown.
And 20 seconds left to go in this round. What a difference of a round so far. If he can secure another takedown in the last few seconds, but he's going to have to worry about this guillotine.
Oh, I like the drag out. Didn't quite get it. Those long legs.
Yeah,
sometimes.
not quite the old Dagestani drag.
Good head movement on that last strike from Gavin Smith.
Now,
round number 2.
Who do you call that round for, Chase?
I'm calling that a Gavin Smith round. He came out and landed that big 1-2, dropped his opponent. I think that was the most clear damage. He was on top for a while where Jastillana wasn't really offering anything on his back, was kind of resting. He kind of had some positional control. Eventually, Jastillana did get to that triangle position, but wasn't quite there and just didn't really land too much, didn't land many strikes from there. So I'm calling damage-wise that a Gavin Smith round, and I'm scoring that round for Gavin Smith.
I want to agree with you. It does look like, Jastillana maybe gets the better of the grappling exchanges, but it's not like clearly better except for that sweep over into the triangle there.
Yeah, he got to the triangle, but, essentially Gavin Smith never was fully in danger. The legs were around his neck, but there was no real pressure in his neck at any point.
Absolutely.
At least not longer for more than a second.
So now Jastillana will keep his hands up.
Monroe, Louisiana, third and final round. Make some noise!
I'll tell you what, I was not expecting that at round 2.
Absolutely, what a change.
Neither was Keoni Jastillana. He says, hey,
we're going to do a hug? No, I don't know, homie.
Hey, let's slow it down this round. Don't come out and hit me in the face this time.
Oh, dude.
Exchanging kicks.
So Smith's showing that he has some weight behind his hands at his weight class.
Yeah, he steps into him for sure. And kind of just old school, I don't even know how to describe it. Just the way he moves in the stand-up, it's kind of almost like an old school bare-knuckle boxer.
But you actually tapped into it, and you even say it. A lot of people don't know this. Old school karate stances were a lot more like the old boxer stances.
Yeah. Keoni looks like he caught him a little bit there.
But I have to admit,
Gavin
rocking him again.
And that is it. Basil Maju steps in, Keoni Jastillana on his back, and Gavin Smith is ecstatic.
Gavin coming up here. Hey! Yeah, showing the triangle off.
What a performance.
And what a call to the old school, because he rocked out and came right back into it on the punch.
Yeah.
Old school overhook. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Chase, you called it.
Man, I am so impressed with Gavin Smith there. Both these guys put on a hell of a performance for us, and I didn't know who was going to win that third round. Gavin Smith just came out and grabbed it, said, I'm taking this one home, put his weight behind those punches, landed some big shots, and put Keoni Jastillana away.
Absolutely.
Wow.
What a dominant performance on the feet against a longer opponent.
Yes, man. He just out of the way of the punches and then crashed back on them. What a beautiful thing to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 2-minute 13 mark of round number 3, we have a winner by TKO. The red corner, Gavin, the Silent Assassin gentlemen, you came into this second round, you lead it out with a flying knee. Man, tell me about that knee.
I didn't really expect to land it, but I knew it would probably fake him out, and it obviously did. Because I got him to the ground with it, and I was just praying to stay on top. Hell of an opponent.
Man, I'm going to tell you, third round, you go back and forth, you finally land the clean blow that puts him down. Tell me, baby, how do we feel about it?
Yeah, they're constantly on the wrong camera.
Opponent, a little bit of a lucky shot possibly, but all respect to Keoni.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you, people.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Gavin Smith. Gavin, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tribe Martial Arts. Thank you, Daniel O'Brien. Thank you to all my black belt brothers. Thank you to my brother. And thank you for my wife.
Fantastic. One more time for Mr. Gavin Smith.
What a performance. What composure to win the last
Ladies
two
and gentlemen,
rounds.
the Delta Fighting Championship would like to thank our sponsor, Tubs by Grubs. Located at 402 Cypress Street right here in West Monroe. From inspiration to installation, they do bathroom remodels in less than a day. Check them out online at tubsbygrubs.com and contact them for a free estimate. 318-32